There's something you don't see every day. A rooster in the park. Uh, yeah, that is a rooster. Great thing about staying active is you don't have to always be, doesn't have to always be about exercising. You do want to stay active, but it doesn't always have to be about exercise. Sometimes you can stay active. Now, we're going to get that exercise in, but sometimes it's just about getting out in nature. As I'm in one of the local neighborhood parks here and just wanted to come out and experience some of nature, just walking around, moving, uh, taking it in. That's one thing we can do. We can walk through the park. That's one way you can stay active and absorb some of this sunlight, get some of this vitamin D, and especially before the winter months hit us. So that's one of the things we can do. That vitamin D will carry us through the winter and keep us healthy. And plus, we're getting to move around. So it doesn't have to be all about, hey, I got to walk this mile. Hey, I got to walk these 2 miles. I got to go in the gym for exercise. No, you can get out. If walking through the park, if that's something that you do often, you want to change it up a little bit. How about hiking? I haven't been hiking in a while, but I'm going to have to go and take you guys with me because that's another great thing you can do to stay active. Walk through your local park, go on a short hiking trip. You can also stay active just by walking in your local mall, just to get the body going, just to get the body moving. And experience some different things. You don't have to spend money. You don't have to be shopping in there. Just walking through the mall, seeing different things, seeing people. I prefer not to see people right now. That's why I'm in the park. I just wanted some self-time, some alone time. Sit back and ground a little bit and do some reflecting. Being active and staying active, that's the most important thing you can do. You might not be near a park. You might not be near a mall. You might not be in the mood to hike. But I tell you what, you can just find an outdoor activity and that will suit you just as fine. Like me, I may just wash the car. That may be another outdoor activity I try today or later on tomorrow because, I'm off work today, so I want to stay active. And just because I'm not working don't mean I don't have anything to do. And even if I don't have anything to do, don't mean I don't have anything to do. I can still stay active and wash my vehicle. Let's take a walk on the other side. See what we got going on over here. Yeah. Yep, so a little bit of nature here. Get our walk on. And you can get this in and let me just exercise and get out the house. We'll take a break right here real quick. Because this just looks like a nice place to take a break. Going back into staying active and the benefits. If we stay active, there's a few benefits we can look at accomplishing and reasons why we should try to stay active. We're going to keep our muscles exercised, and that's important, especially as we approach 40, 50, 60. When you don't use your muscles, you know the saying, you don't use it, you lose it, and that's very true. But when you keep your muscles exercised, you keep your muscles there, you keep your muscles active. When I was 335 and I decided I had to get off my butt and move, I could probably walk 2 blocks. That was about it, because I probably didn't exercise for 6 or 7 months. So very important to keep active because we keep those muscles engaged. And if we keep those muscles engaged, it's so much easier to get around. A second reason to keep active is when we keep active, we keep that metabolism going. Now that's very important because if you're not moving, it can get to the point you're eating very healthy, but if you're not moving at all and you expect to lose weight, it might be an issue right there. Don't blame it on the metabolism. Your metabolism is a reflection of your level of activity. Your metabolism is a reflection of your activity level, your level of activity. So if you're like, if you're overweight and you think that, you know, you're eating the right things, and maybe you are, and you're still not losing anything, it could be because your metabolism is burning very slowly. So you can change that. Your metabolism, again, in my opinion, is a reflection of your activity output. Okay, so it's a funny thing when we talk about metabolism. You know, when we're all young, we say, hey, you know, it's easy to stay skinny when you're young, or it's easy to stay healthy when you're young, or, you know, you don't have to worry about anything. You know, you're not even 30 years old, you're not 25, wait till you get older, you're gonna get heavy. That's a myth that, well, the metabolism stopped, my metabolism stopped, wait, yours is gonna stop too. No, you stopped. That's the thing. I stopped. We stopped. When you look at your early years and your teenage years and your early 20s, you're constantly moving. You're constantly on the go. You can't sit still. There's always something you want to do. The benefit of that is you have your metabolism working for you. It's working overdrive. When you're working overdrive, when you're constantly moving, so is your metabolism. But guess what? When you got older, and when I got older, I'm going to say it, when we got older, we decided that we didn't have to move as much. When we decided that I'm going to take it easy. When we decided that I'm just going to chill out. Guess what else chilled out? Our metabolism chilled out. That's exactly what happened. So when you're looking, you know, it's an average. I think the average, and I'm going to put it up on the board, but I believe adults gain on an average 2 pounds a year after the age of 35. Now, I might be a little wrong there, but you'll see it probably right here. I'm going to post it right there. But after a certain age, we start gaining weight, regardless, like 2 to 3 pounds a year, something like that. But what happened? We stopped moving. Kids constantly play. You know, adults, when we get to the age of 18, 19, 20, we start driving vehicles, especially in the U.S. That's the beginning right there. That's the beginning of your ass is about to get fat. When we get a little older, when we graduate from the 20s, the early 20s into the early 30s and the mid 30s, when a lot of us get married, second phase of your ass is about to get fat. If you're not already, you're about to gain some weight. Because when you get in those relationships with a marriage and a child, and things slow down, we call it settling down. But when we settle down, we slow down, and that could be a big mistake. You can settle down, but you and your wife or your kids, you can still be active. But when outside activities turn into Netflix, when outside activity turn into scrolling through Google or Instagram, when outside activities get replaced by Xbox and all the other games right there, that's the beginning of the end right there. And so if we stay active, well, flying and dodging a fly, but if we stay active, we can keep the weight off. So when we stay active, we keep the weight and the pounds at bay. We keep it stalled or stagnant. In other words, no gain. All right. And then if we want to lose weight, we can do things to lose weight, up our activity. But for the most part, if we stay active and keep a decent diet, we're not going to gain weight. You can kind of watch your weight and just check it once a month and see where you're at. But if you cut all activity out, even if you're eating good, you're going to gain some pounds. Let's move, let's keep moving, and let's stay healthy. That's just part of staying healthy. We got to eat right too. We got to stay right mentally as well. Keep those emotions in check, stay right mentally. But other than that, we definitely have to keep moving. And if we stay active, we're going to keep that weight at bay. So with that said, I'm going to get out here and finish my walk. Okay, so we're going to finish this segment up, just enjoying the beauty of the local park, getting a little walk in. At the same time, remember, we stay active, we stay fit, right? Go ahead and get into a vehicle. Hey family, I'm going to talk to you guys later.